Hello everyone, welcome to Matrix Uploaded. My name is Janet and we are doing English EFAL. Remember, grade 12 is a test really of everything you've done at least in grade 10 and 11 and 12. Our focus for today is listening and speaking. It's a very important part of the syllabus. Remember that teachers will start early on listening and speaking skills, and that you must pay careful attention to what is required and to how you can really do your best in these. A significant number of marks are allocated to the assessment of listening and speaking in every year at high school. So it's really important that you do well in this and that you don't see it as just something that's part of the syllabus. It's very important. What kind of tasks can you be asked to do? For listening tasks, you can be asked to listen for information and viewpoints, listening for summary, listening for appreciation, and then you are asked to answer questions on what you've listened to. Your speaking, reading aloud, your informal speaking, that can be anything, class participation, group and pair discussions, speaking to the class as a whole sometimes. Then giving opinions is a very important part of the syllabus, so you must practice that. And then you also need to know something around the guest speaker. I want now to talk about preparing for a formal speech. I'm going to say it more than once during our lessons. It is an important aspect of your speaking tasks. When you're preparing for a formal speech, there's really a two-step process. Step one is planning, researching, and organizing your ideas and information. Step two, you must show that you understand the audience to whom you're speaking, the people to whom you're speaking, and why you are speaking. And I need you to know that word, context. Context is where something appears. Here, a speech. What's the context? Why you're speaking, to whom you're speaking, what is the occasion? And then you need to use the correct grammar and the right language for the kind of speech you are giving and for the audience. And what about delivery? You need clear delivery. You must use suitable ways of speaking and your body language, that's how you hold your body. Gesture, that for example is gesturing with your hand or with your head. And you need to practice, very important. Let's speak more specifically about what we're going to focus on in this lesson. We are listening for information and appreciation. When you're listening for information, you can be given a short, informative text and then questions on that text. Sometimes they don't give you a heading for the text and then they ask you, provide a heading. It's like a short summary to show that you've understood what you've listened to, the passage that you've listened to. So I'm going to read you a short informative text, and I haven't included a heading because that's one of the things that I'm going to ask you to provide. So I need you to listen carefully. Think of long ago when people used a runner to carry a message. It would take a long time for the person to run to his destination. Then the runner would rest and run back with an answer. Imagine how pleased people were when the telephone was invented. Things were different after Alexander Graham Bell, at the age of 29, invented the telephone in 1876. Today, everyone has a cell phone. Now, communication with friends, business associates, and family is simple and easy. Not only can we speak to someone, we can send a message, which is cheaper. Text messaging is so quick. We type in a message and an answer can come back instantly. We all use a special text message language, which uses abbreviations, shorter forms of words, so that we can squeeze our message into as few characters as possible. People of all ages like texting, but teenagers love it the most. Now, I've read that text only once. Normally, you'd have the text read to you again, but see if you can answer these questions after only one reading. First of all, what way of sending a message was used very long ago? Should be easy. It was a runner. Secondly, who invented the telephone? And that is Alexander Graham Bell. Remember I said that you can be asked to give a heading for a passage. So you've listened to that. What would you give as the heading? What is the main idea of that passage? It's sending messages. We also talked about the fact that giving opinions is important, and that's what we're going to be focusing on next.